now, are you ready for part two of our Pilates workout? We're going to go back to working the upper body. We're going to work the bra line area. So for this part, you're going to need a towel or a pillow or something to put your forehead on for the second exercise we're going to do. So you might want to get that handy. I'm going to put mine off to the side. We're going to do a push-up first, okay? So we're going to do a couple different kinds of push-ups so we can get our 20 reps in. So let's go ahead and just bring our knees out. Okay, so notice that my back is pretty straight. We try not to have our tushy up, but if you need to, that's okay to start with. But we're going to work on having our back straighter and our tummy pulled in, belly button nice and tight, arms out in front about shoulder width apart, not as far as the mat width apart, and not too close to you because we're not doing a tricep push-up right now. We are trying to target the chest. And we're going to go ahead and take ourselves down, so not real fast, down and then back up. And we're going to try to go down as low as we can. And if you want to go all the way down and rest for a second, and then push yourself up, you can do that too. So this is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, great, and 10. And we're going to come back and just give yourself a little rest. And we're going to go back and we're going to do 10 more of those. We're going to come up and let's do 10 more for our 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1 more, and 10. Perfect. That was great. So now we're going to go ahead and grab our pillow and set it out here in front of us. And we're going to put our forehead down on the pillow. So I'm actually going to roll mine up a little bit just to make it a little bit stiffer. Put my forehead down on it. I'm going to get all the way down on my tummy. And I'm going to put my arms in the position of like if I'm being held up. So a stick-up position is what we call it. So I'm looking straight down, forehead down, arms are in a stick-up position, and I'm going to raise them up and then bring them back down. So we're going to do this 20 times. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Try to keep the hands and the elbows level. 17, 18, feel it in the small back, in the chest. 19, and 20. Perfect. Okay, so let's go ahead and push ourselves back up, and we're going to put that pillow off to the side. Okay, so our next exercise, we're going to have one knee bent and one knee nice and long. Okay, so that the side where the knee is bent, we're going to put the fingertips behind the ear. Here, I'll show you the other direction first. Fingertips behind the ear. And so our elbow is up, so let's not drop that elbow. Let's keep it up, okay? So it's kind of pushing on the chest. So we're opening the chest up. Remember, we're working the chest. And we're going to round ourselves down and then open up. Good, let's do that 20 times. 2, 3, good. 4, 5, on that opening part, you want to really feel that chest open up. 6, 7, 8, good, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, roll that elbow as far under as you can, 15, 16, maybe you're feeling this in a couple other places, 17, 18, 19, like your abs or your booty, and 20. Okay, perfect. Okay, so now we're going to do the other side. So I'm actually going to turn around just so I can keep an eye on you. Alrighty, so I'm going to extend my leg and changed hands. Okay, fingertips behind my ear, elbows pushed back. Okay, long leg, balancing on those toes, pushing the elbow back, curve it in and come up. 1, 2, wait, I have the wrong leg out. There we go. 3, boy, that's better. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, really open up, 17, 18, 19, and 20. So what are we thinking about? We're thinking, okay, when we do this, the same knee is up as the elbow that we're taking behind us. Okay, and the other leg is extended out. Perfect. Okay, so now we're going to move on to abs to finish out our 20 exercises. And we're going to start with our side plank. So we're going to, I'm going to go ahead and get on my hand just so that I get a bigger lift. If you want to get on your elbow, you can. So I'm going to get on my knee and I'm going to be at an angle, okay? Now, if you find yourself way up here, that's okay. Being at an angle is just a little bit harder. I'm going to lift my arm up and I'm just going to drop and then come back up. So this is a bigger motion. You can also be on your elbow. It's a smaller motion, but that's okay. This is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, I'm slipping, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Perfect. Okay, now we're going to switch to the other side. Okay. And I'll show you what it looks like on the elbow. Okay, same thing. Elbow. We go 1, 2, 3. Remember, you can be on the long arm. 4, whichever feels better. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, feeling right here, 15, 16, 17, get that hip up, 18, 19, and 20. Woo! All right, shake it out. Ooh, and those arms got a little workout there too, didn't they? That's good. Okay, so now we're going to do what's known as the dead bug. Now, you can use your pillow or your towel for this one too. So I'll show you it with the towel first, or with the pillow. And we're going to put that on the knees. And we're trying to keep this in place. So we're going to take the opposite hand and opposite leg out. So we take them out, and then we switch sides. And we just keep going I cheated. Did you see that? I held on. 3, 3,
4. So that's what you're doing. You're just kind of holding it up here in place and extending the opposite arm, opposite leg out. Okay, if you don't have a pillow, we're going to do the same thing. And again, all we're trying to do is keep those knees and that hand that's not going anywhere as stationary as possible while you're extending the opposite arm and opposite leg. It kind of helps when you have a pillow because you have a tendency to want to extend that opposite arm, opposite that hands that's not doing anything. You kind of want to move those too, but you got to keep them in place to really make this exercise work for you. Okay, so this is 17, 17, 18, 18, 19, 19, 20, and 20, or thereabouts. So I don't know if any of you are actually counting or not. I guess you can comment if I actually did 20 reps or not. All right, so we're going to do toe taps now. So same position. So we're going to talk about how we have to place those knees. So here we are down here. So you have to not bring your knees towards your body on this one. You have to push them out. So feel the difference. Ooh, easy. Ooh, not so easy. So hips are in alignment with your, knees are in alignment with your hips. Or a little further out from those hips. Feel the difference on what it does to those lower abs. You can hold on to your mat if you need to, or have your hands straight down. And all we're going to do is we're going to just reach out and toe tap in front of us. There we go. So that's 2, 3. Feel it in those hip flexors. 3, 4. Really concentrate. Might have to take a break. 5. You do this right, you can definitely feel it. 6, 7, 8, 9. You think, oh, that's such an easy exercise till you're down here and you're actually doing it. Okay, so halfway there. Okay, I'm going to take a little break. Bring those knees up, rock side to side. Fix that lower back. Okay, so if you're not feeling it, maybe your knees are a little too close to you when you started off. Okay, check those knees. Find a mirror, put your camera on, something. Okay, toe tap out. 1, 2, or maybe you're just really strong. 3, good. 4, 5, 6, 7. Watch that chin. 8, remember we're lying down. 9, level. And 10. Perfect. Ooh, bring those knees back in. Feel it. Rock side to side. Nice. Okay, so we're going to go on to our next exercise, which is going to be a froggy crunch. So all you're going to do is set those feet back down, open up the legs, okay? And we're just going to take our hands, put them into just a little V or whatever you want to do. And we're just going to crunch up. So crunch up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Perfect. And then we're going to come back down. Okay, let's bring ourselves back in. So that seemed like a really short workout because that was just part 2 of the part 1 of our Pilates workout because I had to take a little break in between there. Okay, knees to chest. Okay, let's point and flex those toes. Inhale, exhale. Let's go ahead and bring those legs up. So that was 20 different exercises with 20 reps. So if you want to, you can do it more than once. You could pause in between each exercise and do each exercise more than once. Okay, and remember, hold behind the calves or hold behind the hamstrings, or you can get a towel or a band and put it on your feet and just kind of gently bring those legs toward you. Remember, if your knees are bent, that's okay. Remember, we do the inhale, exhale, push through the heels. Try to work on those hamstrings and those glutes to release them. We'll do a few of those just to help us relax here at the end of our workout. One more. Okay, let's go ahead and try to hold on to those legs and open them up. And you're going to make little circles with your ankles. Stretching your inside thighs, because we worked those inside thighs. Okay, let's take it the other way. Excellent. Okay, we're going to go ahead and bring those legs back in. Bend the knees. Bring the feet to the floor. Open up the palms, and let's drop those knees to the right side, trying to keep them stacked. If they become unstacked, it's not a big deal. Now, you can look at the ceiling, or you can look at that left hand. If your knees are to the right, then you can look to the left. If your knees are to the left, you can look to the right. We're going to stretch both sides, so it doesn't matter if you went a different way than I told you to. Great. We're going to inhale. As we exhale, we're going to come to the center. We're going to push through the heels. Lift that high knee up into the air, making sure we don't tuck our chin into our chest. And then we're going to lower it down, vertebrae by vertebrae, letting the tailbone come down last. There you go. Knees together. We're going to drop them to the other side. And then we're going to look at that opposite hand, as long as it does not hurt the neck. And if your knees don't stay stacked, then that's okay too. Sometimes we have slidey pants on. Sometimes those knees just don't want to stay stacked. Maybe they stay on one side but not on the other. So you're going to feel this through your torso and your hip a little bit. And if you're tight through your chest, you're going to feel this through your chest. Nice little underarms. We're going to inhale. Exhale. Let's go ahead and bring ourselves back through the center. Exhale. Lift that tushy up. Okay, so we're going to make sure we can breathe. Hands are going to be out again, and we're just going to take a step out with the right foot and bring it back, and then with the left foot and bring it back. And we're just going to do that a couple more times. Just stretch underneath through the glute and the lower back. One more time on the other side. Excellent. Okay, now we're going to slowly lower down, one vertebrae at the time, going down, pulling that belly button nice and tight. Slowly lower. Tailbone's the last thing to go down. Excellent. Okay, let's go ahead and bring those knees up to our chest. And we're going to inhale. As we exhale, we're going to go ahead and bring our chin up too. Now, if you need to like rock around and get some skin up that's been caught underneath, do that. You're like in a little acorn. Now, inhale, exhale, slowly lower the head back down. Don't just flop it. Okay, make sure it feels good. Okay, inhale, exhale, slowly lower those feet back down. And we're going to open the knees up into that froggy position, bringing your hands up above, and you're going to make a little diamond. You're going to inhale, exhale, drop the hands behind you. You know, this is one of my favorite poses that we do when we stretch. And you're really just going to open up the chest. Now, always wiggle around if you need to loosen up skin or a muscle or whatever that might be caught under you on the mat. Now, if you can't maintain that little diamond behind your head on the floor and you need to open up your arms down here, that's fine. Because, you know, everybody's range of motion is different in their shoulders. I want you to be real mindful of where your chin is. Don't have it down here so you can't breathe. Don't be looking behind you. I want a nice neutral chin so you can breathe. Arms are open so that you can, so that your back and your shoulders are comfortable on the floor. And I want those legs to be comfortable. Don't feel like your knees to be on the need to be on the floor. They don't need to be. I just want you to feel like you have a nice open pelvis, nice open palms. Okay, we're going to inhale. As you exhale, let's go ahead and bring those hands back together and then lift them up over the chest. Inhale, exhale, bring those knees back in. Perfect. Okay, let's slide the legs out and then the arms straight behind us. Again, watch that chin. Okay, point the toes, but not real hard. Okay, and stretch those arms out behind you. Kind of lift that lower back up. So we're on the shoulders, we're on the tush, we're on the heels. Good. Keep breathing like you're trying to reach to each side of the room, fingertips and toes. Okay, we're going to inhale, exhale. Okay, let's flex those feet. Relax the rest of the body. You're pushing through your heels, getting those calves. And we're going to inhale, exhale. Let's draw those heels all the way back in. Inhale, exhale, bringing those hands back to your sides. We're going to roll the shoulders down and back a couple times. Just rolling. We're laying here. Yes, I know. Okay, reaching the hands up like you have two light bulbs in your hands, and you're going to screw the light bulbs in and out, in and out. Okay, let's go ahead and shake the hands just a little bit. Perfect. So now you're right here on the floor, and you can stay here, and you can stretch a little bit more. Maybe you can take a little nap because you're nice and relaxed. You can do whatever you want. Make sure you drink water. Go ahead and relax those hands. And you have a nice, relaxing, and wonderful day. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.